Dear SMES family, both new family members and our returning family members. Hi, my name is Dr. Narvel. I'm the principal here at St. Mary's Elementary School, and I want to welcome you to the 2020-2021 school year. You know, it seems like it's been quite a while since we've had the opportunity to spend some time with one another. All those circumstances of what we've been going through the recent months have provided us with feelings of uncertainty and anxiety. The faculty and staff of St. Mary's Elementary is ready to provide a loving environment with as many safeguards as we can provide for your children. Whether you have chosen face-to-face instruction or distance learning, teachers are ready to serve you and your students. With that being said, let's discuss some of the expectations for when we return to school on Monday, August the 3rd. For face-to-face instruction, the first thing is hygiene, hand washing, and hand sanitizing. Each classroom at St. Mary's Elementary is equipped with a sink, with soap and water, with paper towels, so that students can wash their hands on a regular basis. Procedural changes in our school day for the classroom would be practiced regularly throughout the first week of school and then continued throughout the entire school year. While these additional procedures may take away from some instructional time, they are necessary for safety for everyone, both at school and at home. Face masks or face shields, what are we going to do? Well, face masks are highly recommended to be worn by all students. While we are not requiring them, the use of a face mask can prevent the transfer of germs from one individual to another. If your child would rather wear a face shield, that is also permitted to provide safety for them. If your child would like to wear both a mask and a shield, that is acceptable as well. If you wish to have a mask for your child, but you're unable to provide one, please contact the administration here at the school to make arrangements for providing a mask. Water fountains. Our water fountains in the hallway will not be available throughout the school day. They will be covered and not accessible. Please provide your child with a refillable water bottle that can be filled in the sinks in the child's classrooms. We prefer these bottles to be clear, but it's not required. The student does need to be able to open and close the refillable water bottle on their own. Bus transportation. While bus transportation is still available, if you can transport your child to and from school, that will help alleviate some of the social distancing issues that can arise on a bus. While we understand that not every family can transport their child, please consider it if possible. While riding the bus, we recommend that your child wear a mask. The drivers will disinfect the bus both before and after routes, so having your child wear a mask will help provide them with additional protection. All staff members, custodians, teachers, support staff will disinfect classrooms daily. High-touch areas, such as the stairway rails, will be cleaned multiple times throughout the day. Staff will monitor students for symptoms each day. If a question concerning the health of a student arises, the student will be sent to the nurse's office and the parents may be called. If a child is suspected of the virus, he or she will be allowed to stay in an isolated area in full view of the staff or attended by a staff until parents can arrive to transport the child home. Parents are asked to monitor your child's health at home. Please do not send a student to school that shows symptoms. Take your child's temperature regularly. If a fever is present, keep your child home. A student is only permitted to return to school once a fever has not been present for 24 hours without fever-reducing medication. Here's some additional information for you. School breakfast is still available at school from 8 o'clock until 8:25. However, this will be a grab-and-go breakfast, with students taking the breakfast to their classroom to eat. There will be no general seating in the cafeteria during arrival unless approved by the administration, particularly for our youngest students. For lunch times, we will be eating in the cafeteria, but we will be practicing social distancing. Lunch times have been adjusted so that only one grade level at a time will be in the cafeteria, allowing us to use the entire cafeteria for that grade level, thus creating space between every student. In the hallways, students will be instructed to use only the right side of the hallway while walking down the hall, keeping a minimum of 1 arm's length between themselves and other students. Chromebooks will be assigned to students in grades 1 through 5 in their homeroom classes. This will help reduce the sharing of materials. PE and recess will continue as normal. However, hygiene practices will be conducted after each session. End of the day dismissal. We will carry on with our same routine of car riders and walkers being dismissed at 3:15 and buses at 3:30. Car riders may take a little longer due to the increased number of students that may be picked up by family. Please be patient. We are separating our students that are waiting to be picked up at car riders into 2 areas. With our younger students, our pre-K through 2nd grade, staying in the cafeteria, and our older students, 3rd grade through 5th grade, staying in the gymnasium. Staff will be called on the radio to send students out to pick up at both areas. For open house, that's this Friday night, July 31st, starting at 4 p.m. for the students with the last names starting with A through M. That will last from 4 until 5 p.m. For students with last names from N to Z, please plan on attending from 5 until 6 p.m. Information packets that will be available at open house will be sent home and asked to be brought back when the student comes the first day of school. If you're not able to attend open house Friday night, the information will be sent home with the child on the first day. For those family members that chose the distance learning option, students that signed up and stated that technology was not available at home, you will be allowed to check out and sign out a Chromebook for your child to use starting on Monday, August 3rd through Wednesday, August 5th from 9 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. in the front office. Student login information will be emailed to parents starting on Monday, August 3rd, as students are placed in software programs. Teachers will be posting assignments using various software programs depending on the student grade level. Teachers will be using Google Classroom to help students keep track of assignments. Assignments will be posted early in the week with due dates occurring later in the week. There will be no virtual instructional meetings between teachers and students, as was the practice in the spring. Teachers will be answering questions through email and phone calls whenever possible. There will be assignments for each subject area weekly, with grades being taken on the assignments. While this may be a lot to digest, we're all trying to remember that the most important thing that we are dealing with are our students, both their health and the learning. We will work diligently to ensure both areas are taken care of while your students are in our care. If your child is distance learning, please encourage your child to put forth their best effort so that they can attain as much information as possible while learning from home. As SMES Sharks, we expect our students and staff to continually put their best foot forward, to meet the challenges head on and achieve what we know we are capable of achieving. Welcome to the 2020-2021 school year. We are excited to see you. Until then, this is Dr. Narvel. Thank you all, and we'll get started.